I was thinking, that's a dangerous thing, thinking. I was thinking about the election process this year, electing a president, and thinking how it stinks. It stinks because I think many people feel like they're not really given a choice, and that the mass media and the mass money and the powers behind the scenes are choosing our presidents for us and choosing our representatives. And we, the common people, and even the not-so-common people, are not being represented. Represented. And I've been thinking that there must be a better way. This is what I think. A better way. So, this bright idea appeared to me in my mind. And this idea is, okay, a bright idea. Okay, here's a bright idea. Here in the United States, we have about 238 million people that are 15 years of age and older. I would have said 18, but that was the easiest statistic for me to find. So, how do we choose the president? Well, first of all, we give everybody over 15, or 15 and older, we give them the right to vote. We give them a vote credit, so to speak. And with that vote credit, they can vote for one person, and one person only. Now, who do they vote for? In my system, they can vote for anyone. They can vote for their mother, they can vote for their father, they can vote for themselves, they can vote for somebody they see on the internet. But they vote. And this is the only time they get to vote. All of the people. And they can vote for anybody. So, what's the money going to do about that? Well, I suppose the money could get a few people to get voted for. But the point of all this voting for anybody is okay. If a person gets more than 1,000 votes, then they become a representative. They become a power. And they're still a part of the electing process. And everybody else that doesn't get more than 1,000 votes, they're out of the process. You know, they don't have to watch speeches or anything, because they're done. They made their choice for who they want to represent them, and that person, which is, let's say, it's going to be less than, out of 238 million, it's going to be less than 238,000, because not more than that many can be representatives in the first step. It'll probably be a lot less. It might be 200,000 or 150,000, but that doesn't matter. Now, what do these 238,000 do that have been chosen through the initial step do? Well, they vote again. And they can only vote for one of the 238,000. So, where's the media and all this? So far, it's still anybody of the 238,000 pretty much has a chance. And they decide, they look on the internet, it's somebody in their town they know, but it's a pretty good chance that they can look at, they can see who they like, you know, and if they're on they're one of the 238,000, they can vote for them. This can all be done on the internet, and it can be checked and maintained. And since there's so many candidates, it's pretty hard to fix, and it's pretty easy to check. So, the 238,000 vote amongst themselves, and if a person of the 238,000 gets 1,000 or more votes, then They are like a super representative. They got the power. And there'll be no more than 238 of them. So we have 238 people chosen from everybody through a step where I really don't see where the media could have too much influence. Really. Not like they do now, where they choose a handful of people and say, choose one of these fools to be your president, you know, and then they talk up one, they talk up another, and all these lies. This is more intimate. It's more grassroots, I would say. It feels grassroots to me. I mean, I like grass, and I like roots, and I like good food too. But anyhow, we have 238 people through this process. They can all get in a room. They can have a convention, and they can choose. They can choose. They can talk to each other. They can give speeches. They can jump up and down in their little convention. And they're the only ones, because they were chosen through a nice process. We don't have to have the mass media letting all the fools vote again. Now the fools already chose 1 out of 1,000 out of everybody. So we don't have that manipulation. We have the 238 people in a room. We lock them up in a room. We say, don't come out till you get us a president. And while they're at it, they can get us some congressmen too if they want, or any kind of representative. But at least get us a president amongst yourselves. And don't let all the bribery, and don't let all the money, and don't let all the manipulation and brainwashing be a part of the process. And they'll probably be pretty good people, seeing as how they were 1 of 1,000 and then 1 of 1,000 chosen amongst, the ones that were chosen 1 of 1,000. Well, not yet. Basically 1 out of 1,000. You have to have 1,000 signatures. So I hope that's clear, and if it's not clear, think about it. Maybe it'll become clear, and maybe somebody has a better idea, but we need a different way to elect people. I feel like we need to get the media and the money and the elite out of the process. And as far as I can see right now, this is just a harebrained idea. I just got it, and I just putting it here. And if I don't put it on a movie and put it out there, I might just forget about it or just tell a few people. So I'm telling all you people that are watching this, and maybe you'll come up with a better idea.